everyone, this is Amanda, known as Dr. Mommy Budgets. I am coming to you again with another financial video. Today's video is going to be our week 4 budget projection, which is the final week of March. This is week 4 budget projection for March of 2020. And if you are interested in this sort of content, then I would love it if you would please stick around for the rest of the video. Okay, everyone, we are back, and I wanted to hop on here real quick and do my week 3 budget recap. I had started writing everything out for yesterday, March 26, 2020, but I noticed I didn't have a lot going on last week. I worked from home the entire week, so I didn't have, some of my usual things, which was going to the cafeteria, or, the children were at home all week, so it wasn't taking them to some activity and paying for their different activities. So I really didn't have much of anything going on, so I decided not to do just a full video on that. So basically, as always, I always put some kind of inspirational quote at the top of my page. This week, it's no different. It says, be aware of what's going on. And I'm quite sure 99.999% of you guys know what I mean by that. So it's to say you don't have to be all scary and panicky and going overboard, but at the same time, you need to be aware of your surroundings. Listen to the news. If the number of cases are going up, if they need you to wash your hands more, if they need you to clean your house more, do whatever they're saying, but be aware of what they are saying as it relates to this virus. But anyway, the only thing I have for last week budget recap was I did order a lawnmower blade sharpener offline, and it was $5.44, and that money came from my Bills checking account, which is, remember, I normally leave a cushion amount in there per week. So yeah, that's where that came from. So I wanted to do that recap real quick before we dive into this week's budget projection. So now let's get this going. And I think I want to change the view on my camera real quick, so bear with me. I'm gonna make an adjustment. Okay, there we go. So this is week 4, March 27th, 2020. And I actually asked my daughter to give us some some inspiration today. And she came up with a very inspiring quote, which is to be creative. And her suggestion was do arts and crafts. And I asked that question because, once again, we are stuck in the house. We can't go anywhere. The places we can go to are limited. So, yeah, I think being creative and doing some art and craft projects, be it drawing, painting, knitting, learn a new craft, whatever the case may be. So that leads me to be innovative as well. So while you're at home, start a home-based business. If you decide that you want to take some of those arts and craft ideas to the next level, you may be able to start a home-based business with that. Now, that's all the inspiration I have for you for this video. So we are going to dive right into our week 4 budget projection for March 20th, 2020. I don't have a whole lot going on, guys, because let's move my water out of the way, because like I said in my last video, I am not doing a lot of spending, unnecessary spending. Do I go out to the store and buy some things that I don't need? Yeah. But just over the top unnecessary spending or paying extra on debts right now, I'm not doing that. So for this week, we're going to start with our homeowners association fee. I normally set aside $6.60 for that. Next is and actually I think I'm going to have to increase this, guys. It's only going to go up by like 10 or 20 cents. I think it's probably going to go up to about $6.70 to be exact, because they increased the amount of the homeowners association per year. Next, we have the auto insurance for $93.50. Then we have the student loan for $96.75. Then I do like my daughter's car fund, and what that is gas or whatever she needs to get her oil changed or whatever it is for that vehicle. I set aside $20.50 per week for that. Next, we have the electric bill, which I set aside $160. The gas bill is $180. And remember, these two amounts are interchangeably. So basically, for the electric and the gas bill, I typically set aside $340. So however I need to use that money, I can use it. Next, we have the children's lunch account. That's interesting because they are not going to school. They haven't been to school in 2 weeks, and they will not go back until April 27th, tentatively. So the $22 is what I normally set aside for that. For lunch, we're going to probably stick that in the savings account. Not probably, but we will. So whenever they start back up, they will have that money that they can use to put toward their lunches. Household expenses, remember I typically get that out in cash for $194, and I put it in my wallet where I have an index card system that categorizes different areas of our lives. It may be groceries or just blow money, auto gas, school supplies, clothing, just whatever, pet supplies. So yeah, that's what that cash is used for there. Then we have the children's savings account, where there's an automatic draft of $28.50 that I put into their accounts per week. And that is the end. Well, actually, hold on. We have one more item. Where is it? I have my little cheat sheet here, guys. So that's what I'm looking over. Oh, the debt amount. So for some of you that may know, I paid off my last smaller debt. Now I have my 2 larger debts left, which is the student loan and my mortgage for my home. So the amount that I was paying was $532.15. It used to be $515. This is what I used to send to that second mortgage, but now that it's paid off, I'm just putting it in my budget as debt monies, because like I've told you guys in the past, I really don't know which one I want to tackle next. Do I want to tackle the student loan because it's double the amount of the mortgage, or do I want to tackle the mortgage because it's a smaller amount? So yeah, but for now, I'm not paying anything extra on any debts. So that money will go to my savings account for now, or my mini emergency fund, however you want to look at it. But all of these debts for this week come to a total of $1,334 even. Okay, that's the total we have for debts. Now, with the amount of money that I normally keep in this account, which is a total of $1,228, and that includes the small raise that I got this year. That means that we're going to be under the amount that we need. So at this point, I'm going to show you guys as another step in my process how I normally do that. So the total right now is $1,334 that I need to satisfy these expenses for this upcoming week. Now remember, I only set aside $12.28 for the week. So basically, if we subtract $13.34 from the $12.28, then we're going to be left with $106, which is what I need to pull out of the Bill's savings account. Okay? Stick with me. I'm going to start using my markers now so I can color coordinate these numbers so you can see how they have a relationship with each other. So at this particular time, we have $106 that we need to pull out of the Bill's savings account. Also, remember, I like to keep a cushion in this checking account of $26.15. So we need to pull that amount out as well. So we will have the 106 plus the 26.15. And that's going to give me a total of $132.15, which is the total amount that I need to pull out of the Bill's savings account. All right, stay with me. Now, the next step is we normally go back up through all of our debts and put a PA beside those items that I am not paying for this week. The items that are not going to pay for, that we will not pay out this week, is going to be the auto insurance. It is not due this week. The student loan is not due this week. It actually is due this week, but I'm not paying my student loan payment this week because they've given us 2 months, which is 60 days, to take advantage of not having a payment or the interest rate going up. So I'm going to take advantage of that. So this money is actually going to be put in the savings account with this debt money. So we'll come back to that. What else is not paid for this week? I think that's it. So we only have the one item, which is the auto insurance. So we will put our famous pink circle around that. So we will go down here and we will indicate our PA total, which is $93.50 for this week. Okay. So at this particular time, we have $93.50 that we need to put away into the Bill's savings account. So right up above that step, we needed to pull out $132.15. So remember, when we have two different actions, that means that we need to subtract those two numbers. So we're going to subtract the $132.15 minus the $93.50. Okay, we're going to whip out our calculator. And $132.15 minus $93.50 is a total of $38.65. And remember, your answer normally takes the action of the larger of the two numbers that you're subtracting. So the larger of the two means that we need to pull out money. So this $38.65 will be the total amount that we need to pull out of Bill's savings account. Remember, I like to make notes so I can go back and look through these sheets just in case I need to. So that's where we are right now with that. Now, what we need to make sure we do is go back up here and through our debts and satisfy these bills that are coming out this week. Now, this week, we have the Homeowners Association fee. It is $87. So let's just put HOA over here to the side. It's $87, right? I normally set aside $6.70. So what we will need to do is subtract that $6.70 from that $87. Let's do that. That's $87 minus $6.70, which leave us with $80.30. I'm going to have to pull that out of the Bill's savings account to help me satisfy that debt for this week. Because remember, I only set aside $6.70 out of this week's pay. So that's one item. Stay with me here. So let's put a yellow line under that. Okay, so that's one debt that's going to be paid this week. Now, also the electric bill and the gas bill. I'm not sure which one is which. Let's see. I may be able to go back through and look at it. I don't forget what they are actually. I just know that the two bills, I normally set aside $340 for both. This week, their total came up to $356. So that lets me know that I am under by $16. So this is a negative 16 here. So with that being said, I'm going to have to pull that $16 out of the bill's savings account. And remember, there are weeks when my total is less than $340, and I take those extra monies and put them in the bill savings account. So it all balances itself out. When I need to pull money out, I pull it out, and if there's extra, I put it in. So now, let's look at what all we got going on right now. So far, we need to pull out $80.30 to help with the HOA bill, and we need to pull out $16 to help with the electric and gas bill. Let's add those two together. So we have $80.30 plus $16. Oh yeah, and then we have this total down here of $38.65 that we need to pull out to help us satisfy the bills for this week. So let's go on and add that. There's no need to make a third step for that. So we're adding all of these amounts together. So we have the $80.30 plus the $16 plus the $38.65. That gives us a total of $134.95. Okay? That we need to pull out of the bills savings account. Hold on, let's write this out. Total pull out of bill savings account to help us satisfy this week's bills. All right. So that's what we have going on there. That's going to be our end result. I need to take out $134.95 to satisfy the bills for this upcoming week. Now, we're going to go back because this $96, remember I already told you the $532.15, we're just going to put that in the mini emergency fund. So we know where that's going. This $96.75 that I was going to pull out for student loans, I'm not going to pay the student loan bill this month, so I need to put that away. But see, it doesn't go, I'll put away temporarily, but it doesn't go in this savings account here. It's going to go back into the bills savings account. It doesn't go into my mini emergency fund, I'm sorry. It goes back into the bills savings account. So now we got that $96 that we need to put away as well. But remember, down here we have a total of $134.95 that we need to pull out. So here we go again with two different actions. Let's subtract $134.95 minus the $96.75 that we're going to put back in there because we're not paying that bill. So that's going to be $134.95 minus the $96.75 equals $38.20. That is the amount, because this is our put away amount and this is our pull out amount. So the pull out amount is the number with the largest, that's the largest number. So our answer would take on that action of pulling it out. So this becomes the total amount to pull out of Bill's savings account for this week. So at the end of the day, all I need to pull out to help me satisfy the homeowners association fee and the utilities bills is $38.20. So there you have it, guys. I know this one got a little lengthy, and my budget is changing because, like I said, I got a raise and I'm not doing, certain things this week. I'm not paying debt, so I'm putting money in different places. So yeah, but this is all I have for this video. Please thumbs up this video, leave me a comment, and let me know what type of budgeting technique you're using. And this is Dr. Mommy Budgets, where we dream big but start small around here. I will see you in the next video. Peace.